Arsene Wenger says this is the most difficult game in the competition. The second leg of the semi-final, the match in which you have everything to lose. Fabregas invited to shoot. Oh, it came off Vidic and off Ferdinand, and a cheap corner for Arsenal.
Well, I think Fabregas would be the first to admit that it wasn't his best connection.
Insisting the match statistics were more even. Here's Ronaldo getting in behind Toure. Linking up with Rooney. Sanya leaning over Rooney but finding only Anderson. Ronaldo is on the move here. Giroud matching him stride for stride. Pull back towards Park. Gibbs slips. It's Ji-sung Park. Away goal for Manchester United. A goal that could be worth twice its weight in goal. A sad and unfortunate slip by Kieran Gibbs allows Ji-sung Park to steer Manchester United into a 2-goal lead, and Arsenal must now score 3 times on the night to overhaul that aggregate advantage.
You know, it is a slip by Gibbs, who impressed everybody last week at Old Trafford, and it's a shame for him. But look at the pace of Ronaldo, able to get him behind. That's a couple of times he's done that. The slip makes it easier.
And easily cleared by Aveiro. Ronaldo will have to take them on his own. Not a challenge he will shirk, though. And Fletcher has won it from Fabregas, and Ronaldo has won a free kick from Van Persie. Kieran Gibbs will need some help now. He was... well, it's 35 yards and more. Too far for Ronaldo to think about it. Oh! Absolutely sensational! He went through Almunia, beaten for pace. And Manchester United have scored twice in a little more than 10 minutes here. And Cristiano Ronaldo has matched the scorcher he scored in Porto to leave Arsenal all but beaten already.
Well, listen, I think the goalkeeper's caught. Almunia, we all know, was terrific as well in the first leg. He kept his team in it. I think he gets caught here. I mean, it's a fantastic strike, but I think he should be dealing with that. I think he should be working his feet better, getting across and timing that around the post.
But already that appears set to change. Evra. And Ronaldo is onside again, and for once his control let him down. He is enjoying himself. From Darren Fletcher. Wayne Rooney, he did a really good save by Almunia. That was on target. And that was the Almunia we saw at Old Trafford last week.
Well, it was clever of...
Stay out of it, now he can get involved. He was offside when the initial ball was played through. It's good communication. Anderson with the corner. Ronaldo, well, the only man marking was Nemanja Vidic. 2 of them rose unopposed. Gas, now Adebayor. Tackled by Ferdinand. Fabregas takes, and so does Van der Sar. Through Manuel Almunia after 11. Here's Ronaldo again. He scored in the last 16 against Inter. He scored. They brought Vidic and O'Shea forward. It's Rooney who's jumping at the far post, and Rooney who's pushing at the far post.
Across, you know, he knows what he's dealing with.
That's Ronaldo onto Carrick. Ronaldo. Manchester United still hungry for more goals. Nasri though, easy for Van der Sar.
Yeah, he's hung that up, but I think Nasri is trying to... Rooney's offside here. And trying to continue to go forward. Crowd, very sarcastic cheer for the decision. Predicament, you know, and there probably are 1 or 2 still kind of trying to G the rest, but I think there are 1 or 2 heads going as well.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is offside here.
Yeah, it might have been a little overhit, that one from Fletcher.
Current Sunday League centre forwards, many ex-centre forwards nodding knowingly in their living room. The Berbatov about him. Van Persie's cross. Now here's Adebayor. Van Persie has spilt it. There's a free kick being given against Adebayor. Keepers get too much protection. Ronaldo, you need protection from him. Almunia got it. Dinked in towards Fabregas. Ronaldo. Oh, that's a sliding challenge from Sanya right under the referee's nose. His last free kick had the wow factor. It's Ronaldo. Well, that one did seem to move, but Almunia watched it carefully.
Arsenal a foothold, get them on the ball, get them passing it again, and get them.
Sanya. Adebayor waits, couldn't quite time it. Got up between Ferdinand and O'Shea. Testing out Edwin van der Sar so far, Arsenal. On the foul on Ronaldo. Song shakes his head. Yeah, the referee could not have been better placed.
Well, Fletcher's very displeased about this.
Ronaldo takes, Evra, and here's Ronaldo. His words of wisdom at account for anything. A half that went Manchester United's way, almost from the outset. A slip by Kieran Gibbs. A mistake by Manuel Almunia. Can't say goals were handed. FA Cup semi-final at Wembley, they lost. Dramatic, Romania. It's the corner in which the Manchester United travelling support is gathered. Rooney takes. Laid away by Sanya. Here goes Ronaldo. Stretching Giroud. He has support. Ronaldo will go it alone, and that's a very smart save by Almunia. Very quickly down to his left. Ronaldo equally as dangerous on either side, it seems.
Well, look at this striking from Ronaldo. What a...
Anderson. Almunia had to deal with that. It's a corner.
Well, I don't think this was kind of the Brazilian touch
from which to make an assault on the summit.
I think Van der Sar realised early that there was always a little...
Ronaldo. O'Shea. Ronaldo's offside here. I can break. Ji-sung Park. Rooney's got some space to his left. Here is Wayne Rooney. Ronaldo's getting up with him. Rooney has found Ronaldo. How about that? How about that? One end of the field to the other. In the blink of an eye, Cristiano Ronaldo scores for the second time on the night, and Manchester United can pack their bags for Rome.
What a break. Devastating, absolutely devastating for Manchester United, but we knew they could do that. And it all started with a Vidic header as well, you know. I mean, himself and Ferdinand were in the thick of it as Arsenal just tried to build a bit of momentum. He wins the header, now the break is on, they know that. Little flick from Ronaldo, parks away, knows he's got the support in Rooney. Rooney could have gone himself, he really could. It would have been more difficult, but he's found a delightful pass to Ronaldo, and that's clinical from him.
Are putting trust in Rooney's temperament. And Arsenal got Van Persie. Did well to work shooting space, forced his fellow countryman into a good save. Bentner though, Van Persie is there, so too is Ferdinand.
Back, Clive and Raphael to his usual position, right back.
For this game. But any doubts about his participation in Rome for suspension are now cleared as Dimitar Berg. Ronaldo. Raphael. Bentner. Through the legs of O'Shea. That's side netting.
Yeah, it's probably a little ambitious. I mean, he's done well to get himself in that position behind John O'Shea.
Paul Scholes' kick. Here's Park. It's a good stop by Almunia, he got his angles right on his near post.
Arsenal just needed a little more bite.
Here's Fabregas trying to provide some on the night. It's a wonderful recovery by Fletcher. Penalty's been given.
Oh, he looked to play the ball.
Oh, it's a red card, and Darren Fletcher in that moment sees his personal dream of playing in a Champions League final taken from him. Can score here. Robin van Persie against Edwin van der Sar. rather ironic cheer greets the penalty. That is of relatively little consequence because Arsenal still need 4 more goals. But what is of great consequence is that Darren Fletcher... Here comes Van der Sar. It's a bit straight, but Berbatov's control helped. Well struck. All did its job, and again from Fabregas, wide.
He was stretching in the end, couldn't really get the control on it. Everything.
Throw men forward again, in the hope. Flicked on, and Fabregas just helped it straight into the hands of Edwin's leading scorer in last season's competition. It's Ronaldo! Wasn't bad, was it?
Well, he might have been just positioned.
Ronaldo caught in the chest. Toure penalised. And another Ronaldo free kick on the way. And that's not as good. And Aveiro slipped it through here. Might get another opportunity. Just couldn't quite force the issue.
Tired squad, Manchester United.
Ronaldo. Here's Giggs. Just couldn't quite gather it in his stride. Manchester United will defend the European Cup in Rome. So Alex Ferguson just doesn't want to let go of it. Someone will have to tear it out of his hands. Questions for Arsene Wenger to answer. When does potential become prizes? Another season without a trophy for Arsenal.